Yeah, man, you already know what time it is. We're back here to serve some more game on the ground from Hungry House. We just got the pound and ready for the next round, man. With that being said, you already know what it is, man. It feels like it's been a minute since I've been back on here, but really it's only been a day or two. I feel like I'm starting over from the beginning for no reason, you know? I don't know. I guess that's just how it feels sometimes when you've been away for a day or two. You break away from technology, from society, from all the bullcrap out there in the world, you know. You break away from it, and then when you come back to it, it feels like you're starting over again. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, you know. It's good to break free. It's good to get out there. It's good to get away for a while, you know, and rejuvenate yourself, your mind, your body, your soul. Rejuvenate everything within nature. A lot of people, man, they remain hooked on their phones. They remain hooked on the TV, the video games. People just remain hooked in technology too much these days. Instead of disconnecting, instead of going out there in the nature, instead of reconnecting with the earth. You know, a lot of people don't realize it, but the earth gives off certain frequencies that actually heal our bodies in certain ways that medicine don't do. You know, I hear people talk about how it has to be older people too, you know, like in their 40s and 50s and 60 years old. I hear how they talk about their ankles hurt, their legs hurt, a part of their back hurt, whatever, and they go out there into the grass with no shoes on, no socks on, they're barefoot out there in the dirt. Yeah, I'm finna get you up on out of here. Yeah, no, I'm finna get you up on out of here. But no, they go out there barefoot in the grass, in the dirt, and they reconnect with the earth, and it stops the pain. It stops the all the aching that they have in their body. But they don't tell you these type of things because they want you to stay going to the pharmacy. They want you to stay going to hospitals and doctors and buying prescriptions to keep you temporarily feeling good, healed, whatever the case may be. They don't tell you that dandelions and all them other flowers and stuff, that they actually heal you. They don't tell you that the earth's frequency rejuvenates your body and it restores all your cells like the sun does. They don't be telling you all these things, bro. And y'all don't be doing no type of research to find out. You know, y'all just be sitting around saying, oh, well, my doctor said I need to get this prescription. My doctor said I need to get that prescription. So that's what you end up doing. You start wasting more money. Next thing you know, now you're in debt because you went to a hospital visit, all for them just to tell you what you need to take. And it's just, next thing you know, your life is just in a downward spiral. You can't pay the bills. All that stuff, man. So what y'all... I read a post talking about dandelions and a couple of other flowers. I can't remember where it was. But in the comments, there was somebody that said that they had moved to the Amazonian forest or something like that. So there was some people that was out there living. And they had brought a whole case of pharmaceuticals with them. And they ended up finding out that the people that lived in the village that they moved to, they didn't even know what a pharmaceutical pill was. They was using flowers, they was using grass, leaves, all types of stuff, just natural herbs, natural plants to heal themselves with. And he said ever since then, he dumped all the pharmaceutical pills out, and he ain't never looked back at it twice. He said he ain't never felt more better in his life. And that's because we steady putting all these toxic things, these poisonous things into our body thinking that it's doing us good because they lie to us. That's not what it is. That ain't what it is. You sit around and think, oh man, I need a Tylenol, man, I need a Tum. I need some aspirin, man, I need some painkillers. But we don't stop to think what nature can provide us. See, the thing is God knew what he was going to do when he put us here on this earth. God knew what He was doing, what He was going to do when He planned on putting us on this earth. And I'm finna get you up on out of here. Yeah, I'm finna get you up on out of here. I'm finna get you up on out of here too. Bye bye. You got a fake profile picture. I'm finna get you up out of here. Bye. But what He did was He gave us all the necessary things that we need to keep ourselves healthy. Plants, flowers, and all that stuff. Because I'm gonna meet you too. You mad? Guess what? You can stay mad. And I'm gonna get you up on out of here too. Yeah, no, I'm gonna get you up on out of here too. Bye bye. For real, man. I can mute whoever I want, whenever I want, how I want, and if you mad, well, just carry on. Just carry on. But no, man. God gave us everything that we need to survive. And I'm gonna do this right here, bro. I'm gonna do this right here. Yeah. No, I'm gonna do this right here. He said, chill, dude. I appreciate that. But nah, man. Flowers, leaves, all that stuff He gave us so that we could heal ourselves whenever we got sick, when we got injured, whatever the case may be. And what the shadow people are doing, I call them shadow people, what the shadow people are doing is they're hiding that information from us, and they are causing us to have to rely on governments. And I'm going to do this right here. No, I'm going to do this right here, man. I'm going to do this right here. Boom, bada boom, bada bang, bada boom, bye-bye. They cause us to rely on governments. They cause us to rely on doctors, hospitals, pharmaceuticals, pharmacies, all that stuff. And what y'all don't even realize is that pharmacy is, in a Greek translation, is pharmakia. And what that means is witchcraft. Pharmakia in Greek is witchcraft. Translated to English is pharmacy. So what you're really doing when you go into the pharmacy is you go into a witch doctor. They're cooking up all that stuff with their quote-unquote witchcraft. And, that's why y'all get so addicted to it. That's why y'all get so addicted to it. Because they're putting spells on y'all to go back for more. He said, if you know, you know. That's 100% facts. If you know, you know. You get addicted because that's the spells that are being used when they make all them pharmaceutical pills. They keep y'all coming back for more. You entranced with it. You love what it does to you, how it makes you feel. You're obsessed with it. Check Instagram real quick. It ain't send my comment. Alright, bet. Hold on. But you got to break free from all that stuff, man. You got to break free your mental, your physical, and your spiritual. He said, he gets on his knees and does unthinkable to his brothers' flesh. I already knew, bro. You already know, bro. You already know. I mean, it's not surprising, bro. I mean, y'all see it right here, right? That's the Island Boys. Y'all see what he doing right there, right? That's Kodiak Red giving Fly Soldier some rub and tug. Y'all already know. I mean, it wasn't nothing new. We all knew that they do it to each other after they kissed each other. We all knew that they was into that type of play. We all knew it, bro. I mean, they be pulling on each other's huge dreads. They be pulling on each other's dreads as they take turns hitting it from the back like that. Like, you can't make this stuff up, bro. They take turns. Hold up. It ain't nothing new. We've been knew this since, but they kissed. Yeah, no, it ain't nothing new, bro. We've been knowing that since they kissed, dog. And people sit around, and some people are surprised. Oh my gosh, bro, the Island Boys are actually. Like, if you surprised at that, bro, you just ain't been paying attention, dog. There's a lot of people who just don't be paying attention. We all knew it. I mean, we all knew. It was just a matter of time before it came out. Yeah, no, it was just a matter of time before it came out. But, no, man, it's just, I mean, you really can't make this stuff up. You can't make this stuff up at all. It's crazy. You know, it's legit Alabama stuff. And honestly, I wouldn't even be surprised, bro, if they weren't actually brothers, if they were just acting like that from the beginning, just for clout. I wouldn't be surprised. But at the same time, you know, they look like super identical, so you could definitely tell that they're brothers. But these days, bro, you just never know. Anybody could be fake. Anybody could be an alien. Anybody could be a gray. Anybody could be a green. Anybody could be a clone, a robot, whatever the case may be. You just never know these days. You just never know. But no, man. Back to what I was talking about earlier with the whole. You gotta be able to break free, man. A lot of people are stuck in the cycle of, oh man, I need to go get my medication, man. I need to go get this. I need to go get that. You don't need to go get it. You just think that you need to get it because it's what you were told to do, instead of looking for an alternative uh, choice, an alternative way of achieving what you're trying to get without having to go through pharmaceuticals, without having to go through the pharmacy, pharmakia, all the witchcraft and stuff, without having to be put under spells of addiction. That's what it is the fact that the media outlets are covering it shows you what way they swing too. That's a fact. Also, Tristan did a new interview with Tucker. Hey, I'm going to have to go tap into that. Uh, yeah, no, I'm going to have to go tap into that. But you got to break your mind free first. Also, Trippie Redd got dumped. That's tough. That's tough, bro. That is tough. I don't remember what it was that he did, but that's tough. How's your night going? My night's alright. How about y'all? How's y'all's nights going, man? Let me know in the comments down below how y'all's nights are going. I'm alright today. You know, I got a little burnt today. And when I say burnt, I mean actually burnt. Y'all can see it right there. Got burnt and torn up. Was working underneath the hood of my car and I got burnt on my engine, but it is what it is. Look, y'all see this? Y'all see this right here, right? This is exactly what we're going to do right there. Bam. We don't play them games. We ain't the island boys up in here, so don't be coming up in here and calling no random dude dad. Like, you can't make this stuff up. Using a weak rapper, typical 304 stuff. Putting this girl all over social media. Oh, yeah. He on that, no, he on the SIMP stuff. Yeah, no, he on the SIMP stuff. Look, he left and came back. That's crazy. You can't make stuff up. This dude done left and came back. So this is what I'm going to do to him right now. Bam, yeah. People be leaving and coming back and everything, man. All in the name of trying to leave a comment. She on his new album and everything, man. She on everything. And you know what he's doing? He's sitting around, he's in his bed crying, screaming at himself in the mirror, screaming at the wall, saying, why me, man? Why did she break up with me, man? What did I do wrong? And he's probably hitting himself in the face right now. He's probably got, you know, the pokey poke that goes into your arm and stuff. You know, he's probably got one of those things that he's trying to hurt himself with, or maybe he's trying to just inject something into his arm. He made a post saying he's hurt and need everybody love right now. I told you, bro, he's screaming at the wall right now. He's punching holes through the walls like them old video gamers when they would get so mad they turn around and boom, punch a hole in their wall and stuff like that, man. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. You can't make this stuff up at all whatsoever. But that's what happens, man, when you sit around and you try to show the whole world off, show the whole world what you got. You say, oh, man, look at what I got. You showing the whole world what you got, so what you're doing is you advertising to the whole world, hey, I got a girlfriend right here, I want y'all to come take her from me. And then you be surprised when the world come and take her. Like, when you start sitting around crying and screaming and playing with yourself in your booty hole with your finger, and you get mad, and you try to wank it off and it don't work, and you're sitting around screaming and crying, and you got dreams about her now, you having dreams about her coming back, and you wake up and you remember that you're the only person in bed, so you start crying again, and you cry yourself to sleep like the 2-year-olds and the 1-year-olds in the crib when the mama's had enough of trying to get them to calm down, so she put them in the crib to make them cry themselves to sleep. Yeah, Yeah, man, that's what's going on, man. That's what's going to happen to him too. And this is why I say, man, you can't be showing the world what you got, no matter how much somebody wants your girlfriend, your boyfriend, whatever, wants you to post them on your social media. Eventually, they're gonna leave you because they're gonna realize, oh man, there's a bigger world out there, and I'm just confined to one dude. That's what's gonna happen. Next thing you know, you're gonna be shook because you put your girl up for adoption. You put your boyfriend up for adoption, whatever the case may be. You said, hey world, come get it from me. And the world came and took it from you. It's just like how people used to do, them rappers back in the days, walking down the road, they snatched their chains from them, except they ain't snatched their chains, they snatched your girls from you. And you'd be mad about it too, man. You'd be sitting around, man, why? Why? Why me? Why me? You do that typical, why me? What did I do wrong? Why did she leave me? Man, nobody loves me no more. Nobody loves me no more, man. I need everybody's love and support right now, man. I'm going through a hard time right now, man. You can't make the stuff up. And now he gonna go back to making the old emo boy rap. He gonna start becoming like MGK singing Lonely. Lonely, even when the room is full. Yeah, he gonna start singing MGK, man. He gonna start screaming those lyrics into a mic. I guarantee you one day he gonna end up doing a cover of that song because his girl left him. He gonna start screaming into that mic. Uh, yeah, man. he gonna be cooped up in the studio for like 2 months straight, just got a whole bunch of drinks and a whole bunch of smokes and all that stuff, man. Just crying his eyes out into that mic and screaming his lungs out and all that stuff, man. Begging and pleading her to come back. Meanwhile, he don't even know. Uh, he don't even know that she's sitting back watching and she just laughing. She just laughing because in the back of her mind, she was thinking, man, if I can get this fool to post me on social media, eventually I can get enough followers to make a career off of the internet, and then I can leave him, and then I can start getting paid off of social media. And she's sitting back and she laughing because she had all that stuff planned the whole time. And guess exactly what happened? He fell straight into her trap. He fell straight into her plan. He built her own career up, her whole career, and she left him. Same thing with Lance Stewart. I remember one time him and Lizzie were together, and he built her career up, and then she turned around and left him. See, what y'all got to understand is that a lot of these quote unquote females that y'all be getting with are really 304s deep down, and they be plotting and planning to build up a career. And what they're gonna do is they're gonna take that career and they're gonna take it on over to the OF, and they're gonna be selling themselves on OF and Fansly and everything else in between, so they can start making more money. Meanwhile, they're dragging their value down through the mud and everything else in between. They cast their pearls to the swine, just like the Bible says. Scripture says, "Cast not thy pearls to the swine, lest they trample over it, and they lose their value." And I'm gonna get you up on out of here, because you got a mole rat as a profile picture wearing a snapback. You can't make this stuff up. You got a mole rat as wearing a blue snapback as your profile picture, bro. Who puts a mole rat on their profile picture? Boy, this ain't Kim Possible. You ain't supposed to be Rufus. No, 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 son. You ain't supposed to be Rufus. You're supposed to be a human being. He said, Diaz really a fool, man. Diaz is a fool, but he. I think if they were to rematch again in boxing, and he were to really like get boxing down, he could definitely beat Jake Paul. But I don't know, man. I don't think that he quite expected Jake Paul to pop off the way he did throughout that fight. But he got right back up after getting knocked out, knocked down. He got right back up. He said, "No, let's keep going." Not very many people can do that. I've been knocked down before, in training, not an actual boxing ring, but in training, I've been knocked down before. And let me tell you, it's surprising when you get knocked down like that. It's surprising, man, because you get it's like seeing stars. It's like seeing like how in them cartoon shows when somebody gets knocked out or they get a concussion or whatever, and they start seeing the stars, then birds, whatever, flying around their head. That is literally how you be feeling when you get knocked down like that. Everything is dizzy. Everything is, and you just like, whoa. Until you come back, and you're like, okay, let's keep going. Tyron couldn't get back up. No, Tyron couldn't get back up. Logan Paul wouldn't have got back up. KSI wouldn't have got back up. None of them would have got back up. But yeah, no, man, you can't make the stuff up. You can't make the stuff up. I never understood why people get mad when they post their private business on social media for everybody to see and turn around and get mad and depressed and sad when their girlfriends or boyfriends leave them. Like, you can't make the stuff up, bro. They had that plan in the back of their mind the whole time. When a female asks you, post me when you gonna post me on your social media, that's a sign right there. Hey, no, bro. She might be a gold digger for real. Cause if she truly care about you, she ain't gonna be worried about getting posted on your social media. If she really care about you, she ain't gonna be worried about you showing her off to all your fans, all your followers. She ain't gonna be worried about all that. She gonna be worried about helping you elevate, man, that you're supposed to be. Owner of AI Hub just stepped down, bro. He sent a message to everyone. AI Hub. Really? That's crazy. I had to think for a second. I was like, AI Hub, AI Hub. Now I remember what you're saying. Yeah, now I remember what you're saying. He said he stepped down. That's crazy, man. I'm going to have to go read it. I'm interested to know what happened. He said, I want to know your thoughts. Yeah, no, I ain't, I wonder if, give me a minute, y'all. I'm going to go grab my laptop so I can go read it now. Ooh. I'll be back here. It's the wrong thing. Let me see here. This is not what I wanted. This is what I need. Where is it? Here we go. Let me see here. I'm sure I already made worried about who thought it. It's a bad I just watched it. Version of their songs now just in the consequence of having their certain just watched Oppenheimer. The movie really moved me as I saw the film, saw how Oppenheimer acted. I realized that he was a lot like me. On the real life version of Oppenheimer, created something I did not. I'm so confused. Maybe I need to go watch the movie. I'm sure a lot of you may be worried and wondering about who the new owner considered often worked out to be doing simulated the minds of five intimidated bodies using the mind surprisingly the outcome of the same conclusion but the same way the most capable new owner the outlook for the ability using. Congratulations to the new AI Hub president. I'll be leaving there to buy AI Hub. I'm so confused, bro. I'm trying to figure out like maybe I need to watch the movie to understand what he means, because I haven't seen the movie Oppenheimer. Let me look up some background to the movie now, because now it's got me curious. Let's see. During World War II, Lieutenant General Leslie Groves Jr. appoints physicist J. Robert Oppenheimer to work on the top-secret Manhattan Project. Oppenheimer and a team of scientists spent years developing and designing their works come to fruition as they witness the world's first forever changing the course of history. Okay, I don't understand how that correlates with what he got going on, but maybe I'm missing something. I don't know. Am I missing something? Or what? I feel like I'm missing something, bro, and now I'm confused and I don't understand, but you know, people make all types of different decisions. People do things that we don't understand for whatever reason. And it is what it is, you know. But it don't really matter to me. It don't bother me none that he's gone, whether he left or he stayed. It wouldn't have mattered to me. I'm just confused. I'm clueless as well. I'm clueless as well as what it is, though. Yeah, but I'll keep going and we keep doing what we do. It's 100% facts, man. Pressure don't always make diamonds when dealing with weak people. That's a fact. Yeah, man. I don't understand his motives for leaving, but who cares? He's gone. What's next? Keep pushing. You know. Let's just hope that. Well, I don't know. Maybe I'm just tripping. Maybe I'm thinking of two different things. But you know, it is what it is, man. It don't matter. It don't matter. He's gone. He decided to leave. It is what it is. We keep on pushing, man. Don't care. Don't bother me none. You still keep the train rolling, the ball going, the snowball effect still rolling up. Who cares? But with that being said, man, we're going to go ahead and get on with this last topic of the night. We strayed way off topic tonight, but it is what it is. Who cares? We might cover a little bit of it later on in the podcast. We might not. I don't know. Don't know. But, yeah, man. There was a New York City crew who stole over $3 million worth of things. And I think there was 56 cars amongst those things that were stolen. And what they would do, for whatever goofy reason, is they would flash pictures and videos of them holding money, the cars they stole, the things they stole, on social media in front of the investigators' faces. Are y'all thinking what I'm thinking? Guess what? They got caught and they were arrested. They was all, I think it said they all pled guilty to, I think it was over 200 thefts. 200 thefts. And they all went to prison. People don't understand how to think properly. People don't understand, oh man, if I post this on social media, it might get me caught. And I'm not saying if you're going out there to do anything, don't post it on social media. I'm not saying do none of that stuff on purpose. I'm not saying go out there and do that stuff by any means at all. No. I'm saying people don't have brains. They sit around and they commit crimes and everything else in between. And they post it on social media and be surprised when they get caught. They'd be surprised that they got arrested. And the funny thing is, a lot of times, they're going to sit around and say, oh man, one of the people in our circle snitched. Man, somebody snitched, man. Who snitched, man? Somebody opened their mouth. When you got a bunch of goofballs and corn willises sitting around posting their crimes on social media, and they're looking at each other like, did you snitch? Well, was it you? Was it you? Who did it, bro? I mean, you can't make this stuff up, bro. It's like, I'm surprised at people that, the quote-unquote climate activists that was going on, I think it was last year or the year before, They were going around and they were slashing people's SUV tires to make them undrivable because of the carbon emissions or whatever they call them that was going up into the air and quote unquote polluting the atmosphere. Uh, they were slashing the tires and they would film themselves doing it. And I think some of them were arrested. And they're surprised that they got arrested. Well, I'm trying to save the world. Well, what you're doing is you vandalizing people's property. Same thing with the climate activists who threw tomato sauce on a Van Gogh painting and then super glued themselves to a wall. They surprised they got arrested. They thought they was going to get away with it because they was protesting. Nah, bro, you destroyed probably at least $1 million worth of a painting. You just destroyed it. Same thing with the goofy climate activist. I don't know if he did anything stupid before doing it, but he glued himself to the road outside, the hot cement road. It was screaming while the firefighters were trying to get him off of the road. People don't have brains no more. Like, you can't make this stuff up. And that last one is real, bro. I swear, I promise you it's real. I read a news article on it like a month or two ago, I think. Maybe a little bit longer. But y'all don't understand the amount of face palming that I was doing to myself when I read that and said, you gotta be kidding me, bro. You gotta be kidding me. People out here gluing themselves to the ground, destroying paintings and gluing themselves. Like, why glue yourself? That's what I don't understand. Why are you gluing yourself to a wall? If you're destroying property, wouldn't you want to run and get away? Wouldn't you want to try to live to see another day of sunlight? Instead of leaving yourself there to be caught and taken to prison for vandalizing private property? The thought process is what gets me on this whole thing. You sitting around and you wait to get caught. Back in the day, bro, when I was like I don't necessarily say back in the day, but when I was a young teenager doing a whole bunch of hood rat stuff, we didn't stick around to get caught, bro. If we egged somebody's house, we took off running. We ding-dong ditched somebody's house, we took off running. If we messed with somebody's car or pulled off the gas caps and put them right in front of the tires so when they leave they'd crush them, we took off running. Like, we didn't glue ourselves to the street. We didn't glue ourselves to a car or the fence after we threw an egg through the freaking window. I'll never forget that. But we didn't sit around and wait for people to come pick us up and haul us off to jail. That's what I don't understand, is the stupidity that goes through people's minds. Who comes up with these ideas, bro? Whoever is coming up with those ideas, they need to, I don't know, bro. They need to do something with their lives other than being a climate activist, because it clearly isn't working. It's not getting them nowhere. Oh yeah, man, we're gonna go and we're gonna glue. We're gonna destroy some paintings. We're gonna slash some tires. We're gonna glue ourselves to the walls. We're gonna glue ourselves to the 120 degree ground. I mean, where's the common sense? I don't know, bro. It's just something that I don't understand. Something that I probably will never understand. And that's fine. But at the same time, it's like, why? I don't understand. Sometimes I want to understand. Sometimes I don't care to understand. Most of the time, I just facepalm myself in disbelief of the fact that people are actually out here doing these things. They think they're saving the world by preventing somebody else from getting to work. But they don't realize all the rich people, governments and all that stuff, they flying in private jets. They flying in private jets that give off more carbon emissions than an SUV does, than a semi-truck does. You ain't doing nothing to them. You ain't slashing their tires. You ain't sabotaging their jet engines. You ain't vandalizing their property. You're doing it all to the normal people. You're doing it all to the normal people. And what? All for what? All for what? I don't know. I'll never know. The world may never know. It's all because of that Greta Thunberg chick. Yeah, she started all of this stuff. If she wasn't born, this climate activist stuff wouldn't have never existed. If she wasn't born, this climate change bullcrap never would have happened in the first place. We would have just kept on pushing life like we normally do. But because she was born and the shadow people got to her, maybe she was born to the shadow people, who knows? They started using her for their own quote unquote political gain to divide people even more. They divide people and then provide a solution. That's what they do. To get you to rely on them even more, to trust them more. Like the teacher at school who preys on children and gets the parents trusting them to invite them over there to their house. Only for those kids to either never be seen again or to be tripped out on substances to the point to where they don't even know what's happening to them. That's how it be. That's how the government be. The shadow people got us so tripped out that we don't even know what's happening to us. And we still ain't broke free yet. Makes you wonder why. Who knows? Maybe we'll never know. With that being said, make sure y'all share with your friends, your families, your mummies, your aunties, your grannies, and everybody else that y'all know. We're going to go ahead and get up on out of here. We will be live with the podcast at 12 o'clock, so make sure y'all go tap into the Maki and Kane channel. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, tap the notification bell as well. With that being said, I am out of here.